Well, today the House Judiciary Committee will be holding a hearing on Planned Parenthood. The hearing comes a little over a week after that tense hearing went on for more than 5 hours with Planned Parenthood President Cecile Richards and the House Committee on Oversight and Reform going back and forth. Well, yesterday the House voted to create a special committee, adding to the House panels already investigating Planned Parenthood. All of this after claims of fetal tissue and organ sales were brought to light by undercover videos released over the summer by anti-abortion group. California Congresswoman Karen Bass is part of the committee that will be questioning Planned Parenthood today and joins me now. Congressman, what is going to be one of your first lines of question to Planned Parenthood today?
Well, actually, it's not going to be of Planned Parenthood. It's going to be of the other side, which is really why are we having this hearing. There have been over 16 votes that we've held in the last few months limiting a woman's right to choose, which is really the underlying issue in this whole debate. And I just think it's so sad, given all that's going on in the country and the world, that we would be wasting time like this.
Talk a little bit about the makeup of this committee and what can we expect when it comes to men, women, Republicans, and Democrats. And given that demographic, what we can expect from these discussions?
Well, I think it's very important that you mention the demographic because on the Republican side, there are about 22 men and I believe 1 woman that sit on that side. And so when we've gone through these hearings before, and you know, we have had many hearings dealing with the issue of a woman's right to choose, I unfortunately have to sit there and listen to my male colleagues who really need to go back and take basic physiology courses to understand the way a woman's body functions. It's really sad because this is just a staging area. We are very clear that this is about limiting a woman's right to choose, and we need to be more specific because Planned Parenthood services are utilized primarily by low-income women, and we know that Planned Parenthood does a variety of basic health care services, and so this is who we are attacking, and I really think that it's sad that we are spending time like this today.
When you talk about that, of the services provided by Planned Parenthood, consider abortion is the law of the land, but some of the practices Planned Parenthood is being accused of are not. So what type of consequences are they potentially facing?
Well, I mean, I think that we will do what we have done so many other times before, which is vote to defund Planned Parenthood completely. And you know very well that Planned Parenthood's services that they provide, very limited abortion services, are not supported by federal funding at all. So when you're talking about cutting back services and cutting back funding for Planned Parenthood, you're talking about basic OB/GYN services that all women need. You are talking about breast exams. You're talking about primary health care. And as a former health care clinician, as a physician assistant, those services are vitally needed.
As we've heard from time and time again there, Congresswoman Karen Bass, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.